On the heels of one of the biggest backyard brawl wins in the history of the West Virginia football program, Mountaineer fans celebrated in one of the ways synonymous with the lore of the old gold and blue. Couch fires sprout up across the University City. This one submitted by a viewer showing the cushions burning on Grant Street on Sunnyside. Several other couch fires were shared on social media following WVU's 31-24 overtime win over Pitt. There have been no announcements from the Morgantown Police Department or Monongalia County Sheriff's Office regarding any arrests or citations overnight due to couch fires. Now, in the Mountain State, a fire of any kind is rarely too far from a responder waiting to put it out. And as Dakota Swiger explains, there's a reason for that.
With West Virginia's many winding country roads, the time it takes first responders to make it to the scene of an incident is often up in the air, but you can bet it's usually quick. A recent study ranked West Virginia 7th in the country for fire departments per capita. Nutter Fort Fire Department Captain Frank Ferrari explained why West Virginia has so many.
A lot of areas aren't accessible, like 4-lane highways, so it's I-79, Route 50, whatnot. It takes a long time for folks to get around those areas, so fire departments are important because an emergency seconds count, so the closer that a department is to an emergency, the better odds of getting the help someone needs.
Despite the high ranking, 90% of West Virginia's fire departments are volunteer. And Ferrari says volunteerism is down across the country. This is due to the long trainings required and families not being able to live off of one income when someone is volunteering. This adds a lot of stress to local departments, but also creates collaboration between stations.
The biggest problem is manpower. So fire departments nowadays, on a fire 20 years ago, you get probably 30 guys right out of the gate. Now you're lucky to get 10 firefighters per 3 fire departments. So we rely a lot on mutual aid, and we help a lot of departments out in their time of need as well.
Even with numbers down, fire departments in the state rely on community support to be able to thrive.
Funding for us is critical. That's why we primarily rely on fundraisers, fire fees, and whatnot. For example, a basic fire engine now, that what you see behind me, is upwards of $1 million. A set of firefighter protective turnout gear is $5 grand. An air pack is $5 grand. A radio is $2 grand.
Working together as neighbors to keep the Mountain State safe. For 12 News in Nutter Fort, I'm Dakota Swiger.